In Corozal District, the United Democratic Party has been at the helm of the town council under the leadership of four-term Mayor Gilberto Campos. But three mayoral candidates have successfully entered the race to replace Campos. From the two main political parties, it's Rigo Vellos, PUP, versus Richard Quan, UDP.
My character as a public servant, perhaps it's embedded in my DNA, because when I was a child, I can vividly recall when my father was mayor of Corozal, and I go around with him, and I paint the trees, I clean the parks, I do a lot of activities. Then I say, you know what, I think this is time now for me to take up the plate like my father and be mayor of Corozal Town.
I've been standing on the side watching how my poor people in Corozal have been suffering for too long. I've heard their cries and I have decided to be part of that change, the positive change that Corozal needs. I am a person who is very well known for having discipline, hardworking, and I believe that is exactly what Corozal needs. We need to put Corozal back to work. We need a strong leader in town council to move Corozal forward.
But when they go to the polls, what will residents vote for? Both teams have been on the campaign since last year. Of great concern is joblessness in the northernmost municipality, as hundreds of students graduate annually and there's a lack of employment opportunities.
One of the main things that the people are crying for is the opportunity for jobs. We have absolutely no jobs for our young people here in Corozal. And with new ideas, I am sure that my town council will create jobs for Corozaleños.
Some people may say, but you have no experience in this. Why should they go on March 7th to those polling stations and vote for Rigo and his team?
Actually, Duane, I attended the University of Belize and I studied marketing and small business. Right? And because of the sport that I do, I have discipline, I know what it is to do hard work, and I have the best team for Corozal, which are also backed up by their education and by their experiences. So I am sure that we are the right team to put Corozal into progress again.
We have a perfect plan for that. We are aiming on tourism. We have the STP2 Phase 2 project that is coming for Corozal, and we will get the first chunk out of it. We will be having from where the fisherman wharf is to where the next wharf is, we're having a boardwalk, Mr. Moody, a boardwalk with chairs and lights, so we can go there, relax, see the sunrise and see the sunset. Then we're having an amphitheater, a big amphitheater there. Corozaleños are very talented people, and we're having that there for big events. And last, we're having 15 bathrooms, because sometimes we have events and bathroom is the main thing. So we're having 15 individual bathrooms that we'll have in the bathroom and the shower. Then we're having 5 restaurants there. Then we're having the tours. We're having a sea tour and a land tour. That's why we're asking the students of Sixth Farm to please make sure they know a little history of Corozal, because that we want to sell to the tourism, that the tourist people that comes.
Running alongside Quan as a councillor candidate is Carlos Acosta, the district sports coordinator for Corozal. Net Acosta believes that the UDP 7 team will further develop youth sporting activities and the Bay.
My passion has always been sports and politics. Today I feel that I have served my youth and community in that section in sports, and now I will take up as councillor for the UDP for my people of Corozal to ensure that jobs continue what the UDP has done in the past 10 years. We will ensure that streets are kept well, The Bay, we want to develop the Bay in tourism. We want to continue the education system, the health system. And basically, for the youths, in my side, I want to continue developing sports in a municipal sports program.
Meanwhile, the PUP's Dr. Tony Paharsing and youth candidate Dylan Casanova are convinced that the municipality needs a change in leadership. They say that a voice for the youth and innovative business development is what's needed for Corozaleños.
It really hits home when you're seeing that your town is the second poorest, that 40% of our people is 4 of 10 living under the poverty line, and that our children are 30% under the malnutrition line. Something is wrong. No, and that all goes back to unemployment, and poverty is linked to everything. So we as a team, we took initiatives from before. We said we are here to prove ourselves that we're here to work. That's when we took on the health fairs and so forth, to show that town council is much more than just streets and drains.
There's no opportunities for us, the young people. So it's time for a young person to step up to the plate and represent our people. So
What are the youths asking for?
many youths are clamoring. They want employment. There's no job. We're graduating from high school, sixth form, university, and all we do is stay home and sit down.
Duane Moody for News 5.